Hi, welcome. This is our weekly reading for September 9th through the 15th, 2016. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, and praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing, so see what feels right for you. It could be one sign that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions that are based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody involved in the situation and so on. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. Remember, how you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you in the end. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave, preparing for the wave, crashing into the wave, diving into the wave, ignoring that wave? Get the gist. Feel free to make this an interactive video with me if you want to pull some cards for yourself. And I also want to mention I'm very excited about this week's readings. I got a bunch of new decks, oracle cards and tarot decks, and let me show you what they are. The Thelema Tarot by Renata Letcher, the Enchanted Map Oracle Cards by Colette Baron Reed, the Life Purpose Oracle Cards by Doreen Virtue, Earth Magic Oracle Cards by Stephen D. Farmer, and the Karma Cards by Monty Faber. And actually, the entire reason I went to the store was to replace my Native American tarot because I was missing 4 cards. And I was really called to use this deck this week. So this is by Magda Rec Gonzalez and J.A. Gonzalez. And I'll see you in a moment. For Taurus, welcome. This is our weekly reading for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Inquiring for September 9th through the 15th, 2016. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, or Higher Self, angels, and energies of love have for Taurus. For the highest and greatest good of all, I'm going to begin with the Thelema Tarot, Taurus. And let's start with one card for focus, clarity, and basic energy into the week. One card for Taurus. This is Vincenzo. Vincenzo's been grooming my hair. He's insistent on doing my hair. It looked totally different like 2 minutes ago, Taurus. Right, he's very thorough. All right, one card for Taurus. The Knight of Swords. Okay, so this knight could definitely be a male or female. You know, you're underneath your armor, but it's rushing into the sunshine. I feel like the sun is beaming on that armor. It's probably a little bit hot in there, so you're going pretty fast. The Knight of Swords is having a purpose, having a mission, seeing something clearly for you, and rushing with a purpose into something. It's movement. It's really fast movement. It perhaps creates a dust storm, you know, an uproar of sorts behind him or her. But the purpose is to clear things up, to transform something, to change something, to it's like there's all clouds behind you, and it's like you're trying to outrun the clouds, outrun that situation, and you're causing a bit of a ruckus in that situation by how fast you're moving, or this could be someone around you, Taurus. It's a Knight of Swords, so if it's not you, seeing something clearly and moving away from something, like moving away from the storm. It's like you're trying to beat the storm, and you can still see the sun, and you're like a reverse storm chaser here. It's like you're chasing the sun, you're chasing the truth, you're chasing the light and leaving the storm behind. And, you know, you're creating some, I feel like, thunder as you move. But once it settles, everything is clear, and you're leaving the storm behind. Or this is somebody else. Taurus. It's a Knight of Swords. So it could be, I see there's, I'm focused, bless you, I'm focusing on the two plumes on his or her armor, on the helmet for some reason. It reminds me of one of those trees that, I don't know, like one of those trees that looks like it's one tree and separates into two trees. I don't know why I thought of that. But going back to the Knight of Swords, it could be an air sign. It could be an air sign in your chart, or maybe a younger air sign around you, like a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energy. I'm focusing on the butterflies here as well. So I feel like there's big transformation within you or within this individual here. Let's get more clarity. I'm going to move to the, this is the Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer. Let's get a card for Taurus. Every one of these decks is brand new, Taurus. I've only had them a couple of hours. And Taurus, you're actually my first reading. I do random order to all my readings every week to keep it fresh and to keep the energies to come up whatever should in the order that it should. And Taurus, you're first. So let's see what we get for this deck. I'm pretty excited to see all these cards. All right, one card from the Earth Magic for Taurus. There's two. I'm going to take them both, Taurus. Let's see what they are. You have dawn. So dawn and desert. So, okay. So perhaps the desert is what you're leaving, or what this individual is leaving behind. Somewhere dry. You know, there was a lot of dust. I feel like the clouds are in the sky here. It wasn't blue sky. Maybe there was like emotional, it was like an emotional desert. Maybe something you wanted to say for a while and didn't say. Somebody wanted to say something and didn't. Maybe you didn't know what to do. You were just sort of stuck, wandering around. Maybe seeing some illusions in some situations because you didn't get enough water to drink. You know, maybe you need to replenish something, put some more emotion in something. Because here I feel like you found an oasis. It's like you woke up and you woke up somewhere else. Like you were transported somewhere new, Taurus. It's a new beginning, like a rebirth, a new dawn, a new awakening. It's like you woke up by a tropical paradise. There's just the ocean here and palm trees. It reminds me of Jurassic Park a little bit, if that's meaningful to anybody, but it looks like some place no one's ever been. The sun is piercing through the clouds, like that morning sun. And I see these purple flowers. Like, I feel like this here is actually blowing in the wind. Like there's energy here. And I feel like the energy was stagnant here. Perhaps there was wind, but it was like hot wind. I feel like it's beneficial here. Like it's blowing that salt into your fiber. The salt is like cleansing you, like taking out the toxins, recharging you, magnifying your spirit again. All right, let's go to, I'm going to go to the Native American Tarot deck, and let's pull a card for Taurus. Let's get more clarity on the desert and the dawn, the vision quest, and the new beginning. I feel like you had to go somewhere dry, perhaps by yourself for a long time, and just figure something out. Perhaps it was this person that was gone for a long time. You know, figuring something out, finding purpose, finding their mission. Perhaps it could only have been found on their own. And now there's help. Now you're helping, or someone's coming together. Let's get more clarity for the Knight of Swords, the Dawn, and the Desert for Taurus. The Maiden of Vessels. So that's like the Princess of Cups. So perhaps It's that urge. That's something you wanted for a long time, and now you're clear on it, and now you're moving forward. I feel like this is a balance between masculine and feminine. I mean, this could actually be a water sign. This could be like, these could be your children, younger energy around you, or a couple. The Maiden in Vessels is a water sign or water energy, so Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And I feel like she's balanced. She's in sync with her flow. There's something with seasons changing, coming home. I see like the flock of geese above her in the V. Perhaps she's really connected to spirit. I feel like the flock of geese connects these two together, either in the same individual or together, you know, like a relationship, a partnership, something where you're young together, you're learning together. I feel like the feminine side is learning the emotional part, and the masculine side is learning the logical part. And perhaps that's where the balance comes. Perhaps, you know, this isn't even you. I feel like this is children in a lot of ways. I feel like both are connected to spirit, but the allowing side of you, that want, that urge. The Maiden of Vessels is that like desire. You haven't had the experience fully yet. You've been dreaming about it forever. You know, you already wrote your story. You can imagine it. You can picture yourself being there. So what is that for you? Where can you imagine being? So this doesn't have to be somebody else around you. It can be you. It's that feminine want, that urge, that desire in you that wants something. Perhaps you're now seeing that thing clearly. Before it was just a lot of emotion and you didn't understand that emotion. Perhaps you're understanding that emotion a little bit now. All right, I'm going to go to the Enchanted Map Oracle Cards by Colette Baron-Reid. Let's get more clarity on Taurus, the Knight of Swords, the Maiden of Vessels. I feel like she has balance. I see this big bowl on her head. You know, like she's been holding something a while, balancing something for a while, working on something for a while, preparing something for a while, gaining strength for a while. It has something, I feel like it has to do with her higher self, with thinking, because it's on her head. So perhaps you're thinking clearly now about emotions. All right, one card for Taurus. And that's the wishing well. So perhaps it's something you've been desiring for a while, thinking about, dreaming about, wishing for. Perhaps this is you, or perhaps this is somebody else that you're going to help. You know, I hear like help make somebody's wishes come true, help someone have their purpose, find their purpose, their destiny, their like mission. I feel like there's something magical in this if the desire is through pure intention. Something golden, like a golden opportunity. It's 48, so that brings you to a 12, and it asks you to use your creativity. I feel like you go outside and you just find this idea, this opportunity, this moment, and it brings you to where you need to be somehow. I feel like it's an opportunity to have a conversation, to leave something behind, or to have a new chance at something. I feel like it comes out of the blue and it brings peace. Like it's like a golden opportunity for peace. I'm going to go to one more card for Taurus. This is the Life Purpose Oracle cards, and it's Healer. So you have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. So perhaps you're helping somebody else with a purpose, with their wish, or somebody's helping you. I feel like there's you and somebody else involved in this. It starts with you, though. I I hope this was helpful, Taurus. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.